Welcome back to From the Field. Today there is a break. Tomorrow too. Tuesday is the first semifinal, Spain against France, and Wednesday the second one, England against Argentina. Let's go now to Florida. Hamid Mark is with us in communication. Hamid has been watching so many games since the beginning of the World Cup that in 2 weeks he's going to take a vacation to Granada. Enough is enough, no? Overdose of football.
You can never get enough of football. I love this sport. Even when the World Cup is over, I'm a fan of Arsenal, so I got a whole another season of football to watch in the English Premier League. So there's never enough.
For you, for what you've been talking to me and to us here in From the Field, England was one of your favorite ones. What do you think England yesterday with Norway?
Yeah, so I think England is showing a lot of guts and spine that they haven't showed in the previous seasons. And Jude Bellingham is the core engine of that team. Talking about someone who had a very poor season by his high standards at Real Madrid. Now he had something to prove coming into this tournament. And against Mexico, he was pivotal. And against Norway, he was the main man. I haven't seen a guy so possessed as Jude Bellingham. Maybe the other comparison you can make is Kylian Mbappe, who, by his also high standards, had a relatively poor season in Real Madrid, who has been lighting up the World Cup. So Jude and England look like they're poised to finally maybe bring it back home to England and make it to a World Cup final since, I believe, 1966.
Hamid, and what about the other match, Argentina and Switzerland? I mean, because Argentina make us suffer a lot, you know?
Yeah, so you were talking about controversy and conspiracy earlier on in the show. There has to be a little bit of that going on. We had Messi making a challenge that was a red card in the group stages that Balogun got carded for. That was a red card. They didn't call it for Argentina. In Egypt, they pulled back Egypt's second goal, which, again, I think VAR was overstepping there. That play was far removed from the goal. And then here you have the red card from Embolo. Now, he did embellish a little bit for the second yellow he did, but I don't think VAR should step in unless he brandished Paredes a red card. It was a yellow card. It was a caution. I think VAR is supposed to come in when it's a blatant mistake from the referee, because what we're seeing right now is VAR is refereeing the games more than the actual ref in the game. Now, that's not to say Argentina didn't deserve to win this game, or they probably would not have won this game despite Embolo getting the red card, but it definitely hurt the Swiss once he got the red card in the 72nd minute. And then from there on, it was Argentina all the time. Again, this team is too good. They don't need any handouts. And I think VAR is overstepping. I think they're going to have to reform some of the rules of VAR, because this in a World Cup final game, you can't dictate the outcome of the game so drastically. If anything, it could have been you eliminate the yellow card from Paredes, don't give the card to Embolo, caution both of them, and move on from there. Because once you make Switzerland go down to 10 men, it is very hard to come back from this Argentine team who has been playing pretty decent from here on. And Messi, again, is one of the greatest players of all time. But this Argentine team is worrying me. I think they're going to have some real problems against England.
It's going to be a tough match. But talking about the new rules, Bellingham in the other game also was what they call the cable gate. And also we have those new balls where the ball can detect where exactly if somebody touch it. So do you think all those new rules, they are not helping the game of football?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, they have a new sensor in the ball. You clearly could see on Jude Bellingham's first goal, the ball changes trajectory as it's coming down. Why VAR doesn't review that to call it back? Because, again, that would technically mean the ball is out of play. I honestly don't know what is going on. VAR is picking and choosing what decisions to make in the games, and it seems to be favoring the bigger teams in each match. And again, that's a speculation on my part, but it's not fair to the smaller teams when decisions aren't going their way, when they're clearly a mistake from the referee. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, again, credit to England. They probably deserved to win that game. They probably would have won that game, but you don't need any more help from VAR. That's something they should have called. Jude Bellingham's first goal should not have counted, and it should have went on from there. But it was a mistake that happened. It's too late now. It's spilt milk, and now England's going on to the semifinals.
As you know, I'm Argentine, and a lot of people on social media, they keep writing me that FIFA is helping Messi. Infantino wants Messi to win again, but it doesn't help yesterday in that match when Messi went to the referee and I said, I'm talking respectfully to you. You have to be respectful to me. He was really bossy, and Messi usually is very calm guy. I was surprised, and a lot of my friends said, you see, Messi is the one who tells the referee what he has to do.
Yeah, so I don't think, listen, I don't think that FIFA or anybody in the government is trying to make Messi or Argentina win the World Cup or go to the final. I don't think it's anything that nefarious, but there's definitely some favoritism going on because he is Lionel Messi. Now, again, Argentina is a very good squad. As in some of their parts, they are playing fantastically as a team. They probably would have got here regardless of VAR or refereeing or FIFA or whoever who wants them to go to the final because they're just that good. But they have been worrying me for the last couple of games. They struggled against Cape Verde, they struggled against Egypt, and before Switzerland got that red card, they were struggling a bit. They got the early goal, but from the early goal, I think they only had like 3 shots on target 50 minutes into the game. Like they are struggling. They're looking a little tired and gassed. Again, unlike France, who has not gone into extra time so far in this tournament, they have gone into 3 extra times so far. So with Messi being 39, that does take a toll on his body. And now that they're going against England, who again has been fighting almost as hard, if not harder, than Argentina, it's going to be interesting to see which team gets tired first. I think it's going to be a battle of nutrition for Argentina and England in that semifinal game.
Hamid, the football gods, they don't like when you don't talk good about Argentina. Look how hard it's raining us. We are in Mexico City. It's pouring like crazy. I'm getting wet, and I think it's because you were trashing Lionel Messi. But let's go one more thing before you have to leave this place swimming. You said England is going to beat Argentina. I disagree with you. I think Argentina is going to beat England. Tell me the other one. Spain against France.
Oh, so this game, honestly, this game is my game to watch. 2 teams that don't know how to defend, 2 teams who have quality attacking players in Mbappe and Lamine Yamal. This game is going to be, honestly, in my opinion, the winner of this game is winning the World Cup. And I think France is winning the World Cup, and I think France is going to beat Spain. I think France got too much firepower in their front line, their back line as well. I think they have one of the, or if not the best defensive record in the tournament so far. And Spain has consistently been getting better, but they've been needing Mikel Moreno, the super sub, to bail them in the last 2 games. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do that against France's back line. And also, Spain has not really faced anybody who will test their back line than France will. So I think it's going to be a very fun game. Expect multiple goals from both ends, but I think France and Mbappe will come out on top. And whoever wins that game, I think is winning the whole thing.
I agree with you. 4 matches, 4 teams, and those teams are going to play 2 matches. The one who win the final, the one who lose 3rd and 4th place. Hamid, Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate all your help.